Yo, what's up, my people? And in the words from my man Quana from Atlantisville, up there in Niagara Falls, New York. Peace. Listen, I'm coming to y'all just to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, hip hop, and actually all music. You know what I'm saying? If you're a lover of it, you know what I'm saying. This is where you want to be, and you can check me out. 1-2, holla at me. Listen, Sante Luke. That's on Facebook, or you can subscribe to this page, which is Sante 1996 on Facebook. And I'm just kind of coming at you and just talking about sampling, the art of sampling. I'm a lover of all music, you know, pop, reggae, reggaeton, hip hop, of course, R&B, bluegrass, Brazilian, European music, you know what I mean? All types of music, anything that has a unique sound. But today, I want to talk to you about the art of sampling and digging in the crates for these bad boys, you know what I'm saying? Learning how to pick the perfect sample, or it ain't got to be perfect, and it can be like, you know, anything. You can chop it up, manipulate it, and make it your own. But today I'm just going to talk about the art of, it's a technique I called loop scoop. Loop, scoop, and chop, you know what I'm saying? And that's just basically one of the easiest forms where you can just take a nice loop. But the thing about sampling is this, that you don't want to just take samples that everybody know and hear of. You got to dig in the crates. And so we're going to get into that right now and show you how we do a little bit here at Hard Drive Recording. Peace. What's up? This is Knowledge. I'm back with you now. Just giving you a nice panoramic view of my collection. I got some more over to the left. Over here to the left, but you know, not gonna go into that. But what I'm gonna show you is just the art of digging and collecting these records. You know what I'm saying? Something that would you know, intrigue the senses. You know what I mean? You know, and sometimes you gotta you know, get down on your knees and get dirty with it. You know what I'm saying? Get down here in the crates, and you know, we all love, you know, the barge and all this love, and we all know about this album. But, you know, sometimes you just got to get down and dirty. You just got to find albums like this. And this is Travis Biggs and Challenge and things like that. We got to, you know what I'm saying, get down with, ooh, I ain't never peeped this one out. You know, it's a Blue Note joint, so I know it's hot. Drives by Lonnie Smith, you know what I'm saying? You know, and the art, and if you ask me, the art of digging and collecting records is, you know what I'm saying? Look at the cover, look at the back, look at who is playing these instruments, who's playing the saxophone, baritone, the organ, the drums. And it might be somebody familiar, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard of Dave Hubbard before. So I know that he playing the tenor sax. He done played some joints on what's my man name? Isaac Hayes. So I know what type of tones that Isaac Hayes has, so I know that this has his flavor on it. So sometimes you just gotta, you know, pick abstract albums and dig, you know what I mean? And most of all, you gotta listen. But you know what I mean? I got picked out a record already for y'all, so we gonna go straight to that. But the thing is, first, is just collect you some records, you know what I'm saying? Get you some stuff, you know what I mean, in the archives where you can pull back, listen to, and learn, and get some history. And not only R&B music, pop music, man, get everything, Arabic music, anything, because you never know what you might find in the sample, you know what I'm saying? So, we gonna go from here, we gonna go over to the workstation, you know what I'm saying? Show you how I throw the album on there, find the perfect loop or the perfect slice, and we go from there. Knowledge. Alright, yo, this Knowledge back with you, and I'm back with you only because of the love of music. And, you know, sharing. And if you got a talent, man, don't let that talent hide up under a bush. Let that boy burn so the world can see it, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's good that other people get to see your talents, and you know, like the poem say, man. You know what I'm saying? When you let your light shine, you unconsciously give other people the, you know, ambition to want to let theirs shine. So you got to let it do it. So I'm doing it for the art and for the love, and just, you know, letting you know that you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? Find something constructive to do with your time. Found the slice of music that I like to use. And this album is called, like I said, Cosmic Messenger. And man, and it's called Don't Let the World Pass You By. Track, or, you know, LP number 3. Let you hear a slice of this. And remember, I'm going to use the loop, scoop, and chop and might flip it a little bit, and then next episode we're gonna go into something different. But here we go. That's enough for you. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and feed this into my. I'm using the MPD32, but you can whatever you're using. If you're using the machines, you're using the MPC, you're using the one. Even if you're going old school and using an emu punch, you know what I'm saying, or any keyboard sampler. However, however you got means to do what you got to do, go ahead and do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and slice this up into however many pieces that I need. But for the loop, scoop, and chop theory, man, I try not to do over more than 10. You may not need more than that. Now, when you're going through, you up there doing lots of flips, then you're gonna need a lot of chops. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into that later. But we're gonna go and get into it. Get with you in a minute. Back, I got my thinking cap on, and wanted to go through with you with the cuts that I made for this song here. First off, like I said, what I did was cut it up. Now I broke my rule because I said in the chop or the loop, scoop, and chop theory, usually 10, but you can always, that's the beauty of doing music, you can always improvise and break your own rules, because there's really no rules. I'm just saying typically, when you know what I'm saying, call yourself looping something, you really don't need that many cuts. But as I started to listen to the song more in depth, I seen that there's more dynamics to it, more depth to it. So, I took more cuts than usual. And, what I did was map it out on my MPD32. And I'll play a couple of the cuts for you that I made. Let me see here. This is the beginning. I really kind of broke my rule big time. I had cut roughly around 25 to 28. So it's all spread out, mapped out in different pad banks. And also when you, a good tip, when you're laying down your composition, you got to make sure that you use your highs and your lows and your mids, because you're going to want to filter bass, you want to filter treble, you're going to want to bring your mids up if you have like a maybe a let's say a French horn or something like that, and you want that to kind of crescendo, you know what I'm saying? So also put reverb and things like that, and we'll get into that on later, you know what I'm saying, later topics and stuff like that. I just wanted to get with you on this. And one important thing, make sure I got my camera angle right. One big thing is, first what I like to do is I like to lay down my drum pattern, because usually that's sometimes the hardest thing, just to get the feel. You don't want the drums a lot of times in a beautiful music composition. You don't want to overpower it with the drums. You want to make sure that the drums are crisp also, and use your quantization, whatever it is. You want to make sure that it's on time. You want to use that. Also, when you're making your slices, you want to make sure that they're very clean, and make sure that they're on the beat mark, or exactly what you want. You don't want messy chops or anything like that, or messy slices. By no means am I an expert. I just been doing this for a little while. And make sure you, like I say, drum beat. Now this is a, you know what I mean, a simple drum beat. Now I believe that this, after I lay down the basic rhythm section, or lay down the pattern how I want it, then, you know what I'm saying, then I add and subtract more drums and cymbals and things like that. Make sure that also, again, you want to make a bonus track always. If you have a piece, that something to bring out the bass notes. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a fluent player on the keyboard or anything like that, or electric guitar, acoustic, or whatever, and you can't replicate those by playing them, and the exact way to be able to get the exact bass is be able to go ahead and track it out. You know what I'm saying? On your grid or whatever program that you're using, and you would want to you know what I mean, filter the bass. You know what I mean? Take out all the highs and the mids, raise the lows all the way to its maximum. Use your gain button on whatever type of mixer that you have. If you have an onboard mixer on your console, you know, product, and things like that, and use a if it gives you an opportunity, you would I would suggest using let me see, not a limiter, but what they call a the stereo imager. And the stereo imager will allow you to go ahead and take you know, take the bass or the low bypass. Okay, so that's what you would want to do whenever you want to filter bass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to laying this, tracking this out, and then the very next step is letting you hear the finished product. And, you know, again, hopefully this is helpful to you. And again, this is knowledge I'm doing out of love and respect for the art, and for people that want to, you know what I mean, learn how to do something, or, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, just enjoy watching people do what they trying to do. You know what I mean? So, again, keep it 100, and this is knowledge. Next thing you will hear is the finished product. Peace, 100.
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. Years ago we had the church. That was only a way of saying we had each other.
But now, I don't know, it's a funny thing. It put hate in your heart.
I've been working, y'all been talking, y'all been running, I've been walking, category hard music, ready for the world to use it. No guest appearances, this time I'm so serious. I'm the nearest, fuck a physical, I'm in the spirit. Where you bug your head like Bruce, call me silly. Y'all niggas stealing concepts to teach the children. Social studies, statistics, and all my buddies. Science of man, it proved that the water's muddy. Niggas hating me, but I know they love me. Cause love is stronger than hate, homie, check, homie. Real music for your soul, production for your ass. I was about to stop spitting, but the gang is mad. Crazy, keep saying what you gon' do, ain't dead half. That's why I'm on my shit, making hits and swallow spit. Harder Rocky Balboa, but Apollo rich.
One of you guys is gonna pop you this. As for running drugs, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You don't need the money or the pain in the ass, and they will catch you.
I haven't needed the money since I took Archie's milk money in 3rd grade. To tell you the truth, I don't need pussy anymore either. But I like it.
Knowledge. 3rd day. Hard drive recording 6 feet deep. Industry standard. The 8-track. Get that.